Today we are going to read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. So let's start right away. Well, I don't like saying the name if I can help it. No one does. Why not? Galloping gargoyles, Harry. People are still scared. Blimey, this is difficult, see. There was this little wizard who went bad as you can go. Worse the worst. His name was Harry gasped, but no words came out. Could you write it down? Harry suggested. Nah, can't spell it. All right, Voldemort. Hagrid shuddered. Don't make me say it again. Anyway, this wizard about 20 years ago now. Started looking for followers. Get them too. Some are afraid, some just wanted a bit of his power. 'Cause he was getting himself power, alright. Dark days, Harry. They didn't know who to trust. Didn't dare get friendly with strange wizards or witches. Terrible things happened. He was taking over, 'cause some stood up to him, and they killed him. Horribly, one of the only safe place left was Hogwarts. Reckon Dumbledore's the only one you know who was afraid of. Didn't dare try taking the school, not just then anyway. Now, your mom and dad were a good old witch and wizard as I ever know. Had boy and girl at Hogwarts in their day. So the mystery is why you know who never tried to get him on his side before. Probably knew they were too close to Dumbledore to want anything to do with the dark side. Maybe he thought he could persuade them. Maybe he just wanted them out of the way. All anyone knows is he turned up in the village where you are living on Halloween 10 years ago. You were just a year old. He came to the house and Hagrid suddenly pulled out a very dirty spotted handkerchief and blew his nose with a sound like a frog. Sorry, he said. But it's that sad. Knew your mom and dad and nicer people you couldn't find anyway. You know who killed him. And this is the real mystery of the thing. He tried to kill you too. Wanted to make a clean job of it, I suppose. Or maybe he just liked killing by them. But he couldn't do it. Never wondered how you got that mark on your forehead? There was no ordinary cut. That's what you get when a powerful evil curse touches you. Took care of your mom and dad in your house even, but it didn't work on you. And that's why you're famous, Harry. No one ever lived after he decided to kill them. No one except you, and he'd killed some of the best witches and wizards of the age. The McCannons, the Bones, the Pruitts, and you was only a baby, and you lived. Something very painful was going on in Harry's mind as Hagrid's story came to a close. He saw again a blinding flash of green light, more clearly than he had ever remembered in before. And he remembered something else. For the first time in his life, a high, cold, cruel laugh. Took you from the ruined house myself on Dumbledore's orders. Brought you to this lot. Lord about touch, said Uncle Vernon. Harry jumped. He had almost forgotten that the Dursleys were there. Uncle Vernon suddenly seemed to have got back his courage. He was growling at Harry and his fists were clenched. Now you listen here, boy, he snarled. I accept there's something strange about you. Probably nothing a good beating wouldn't have cured. And as for all this about your parents, well, they were weirdos, no denying it. and the world is better off without them, in my opinion. As for all they got, getting mixed up with these wizarding types. Just what I expected. Always knew they'd come to a sticky end. But at that moment, Hagrid leaped from the sofa and drew a battle pink umbrella from inside his coat. Pointing this at Uncle Vernon like a sword, he said, I'm warning you, Dursley, I'm warning you, one more word. In danger of being speared on the edge of an umbrella by a bearded giant, Uncle Vernon's courage failed again. He flattened himself against the walls and fell silent. That's better, said Hagrid, breathing heavily and sitting back down on the sofa, which this time sank right down to the floor. How do you mean Marcel has questions to ask? Hundreds of them. But what happened to Sorry, I mean, you know who. Good question, Harry. Disappeared. Vanished. Same night he tried to kill you. Make sure you're more famous. That's the biggest mystery, you see. He was getting more and more powerful. Where did he go? So this is the end of today's reading. Yeah. Next time we're going to read page... The book is disappeared now. Next time we're going to read page 62 to... I don't know. You have to find out. So yeah, this is the end of today's reading. Let's see you next time. Bye bye. 안녕.